The down and outs in society. So those would be the homeless, the people impacted and afflicted with drugs, substance misuse. I belong to no organization. What I do is part of a spiritual journey that began with a moment of awakening and a realization that it is only through helping those in need that I can truly fulfill myself. Right now, that journey happens to be in South Wales. And since the stories I find seldom have a clear beginning or end, I invite you for just 15 minutes to glimpse a world that is often hidden, but which I see every day.
We're in the back of beyond. Bloody hell. I do not know where we are going, but I can see lots of big valleys to the side of me. And I'm thinking, bloody hell. I was looking for a nice, chilled out Saturday. But hey, God's work, eh? We've got to do our part for humanity, ain't we?
It all began with Sarah.
Went into care and everything. Then I was pregnant before. My ex-boyfriend died in my arms, and a stillborn birth.
A young woman I found living on the streets. She was pregnant and suicidal.
And they kicked me out then because of my mental health.
Because you look clean, I can see.
Yeah.
She needed a home, but didn't want to go to a hostel because it might be rife with drug addiction, and she feared she might succumb.
I will really refuse to go into homeless hostels, basically because of the drinking and driving.
And tonight I get a text from her, 2 months down the line, and drive to the postcode she has given me.
It's 11:15. She said it's an emergency. She's been rehoused in an area up in the valleys. So she's kind of called me. I've had to drop everything.
A sign on the inside of the door tells me it's a privately run hostel for the homeless. Silence over. There is a pungent smell coming from the toilet. And this is the sort of thing the homeless get for the housing benefit that's paid to the private landlords.
I think that's social housing at its best, eh? I think we've got an issue clearly. You've got guys who are vulnerable coming from off the streets, into this. I'm not too sure which one's better, actually, to be honest, but let's see if we can find it.
And then I hear voices.
I run the building.
You're gonna go with me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sarah's boyfriend and another lady.
Right, smile or cheese. Yeah, man.
So we are here. Unfortunately, Sarah's not here at the moment.
Hiding it behind
She's doubtful about the idea of me giving cash to Sarah,
Right. So what we're gonna do is gonna hide.
and neither know where she is.
We're gonna hide it for upstairs somewhere.
Hide what?
Hide the money that we've got for Sarah. Can you give us this? Would you definitely? Who's gonna see her? If you were in the building.
It's my girlfriend, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm now getting worried that Sarah could be using heroin, so I'm going to come back tomorrow night. 24 hours later, I still haven't heard from her.
I'm gonna call Becky. She is the lady that we spoke to. Ready or not, here we come. Are you, Becky? You okay?
Yeah, you outside?
Yeah, I'm outside now. All right.
Coming in, darling. Yeah. You, I'm 4 months and I saw you.
Becky tells me that Sarah has gone. Apparently, she took her boyfriend's food and money and went off with another guy.
Now, let me show you. There's no light in here. This is Sarah and Triggy's room.
Okay, this is their room, yeah.
And as feared, Sarah had developed a heroin habit after moving into the hostel.
Can you see it all?
Yeah.
They use us.
Okay.
That lamp's that's mine.
The reason why there's a post up there because they were fighting and punched a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Now this room here, because me and Darren...
Becky tells me she too is a user.
I hit a bad path when they made
So what
me...
happened? So what's the story? So how did you end up here?
Right, well, a 2-bedroom house, private rented, which I was paying $395 a month. Obviously I was working, I could afford it.
Where were you working?
Thomas Cook, I was a manager. I was assistant manager because I run my store.
Okay.
And in Thomas Cook, the manager runs the 3 stores in the area. So
From what she told me, it seems she had a stable family life, but got into a damaging relationship, and then it all fell apart.
what had happened is, when I moved down here, and I'll be honest with you, I was very lonely. I hit the drug. And,
Which drug? Crack?
Honestly, no crack.
Heroin?
Heroin.
Okay.
2 seconds. What's going on, Dad? This is my partner.
She's got a boyfriend here, also a user.
I opened the
Reason why this bloke he had a brain hemorrhage.
walked in like that, and inside the kitchen door is a bin, and there was a rat. The body was that big alone, like that. That's like that with the tail.
Absolutely ridiculous, crazy.
How long you been here, mate? About a year and
4
something.
months. Darren, what was
And every day is too long.
It's too long.
no, truthfully, tell him how long the council said we would be here for.
28 days to 4 to 8 weeks.
And there's Sarah's abandoned boyfriend,
That's tricky, that's Laura's boyfriend. She.
also a user.
Fucking hell, what happened? Mate, I didn't even know you were there.
See? See what I mean?
Mate, you alright there, son? Fucking hell. Everything okay?
What's you taking back? Tell him the truth.
What's happened? What's
She
happened?
took my money. She took fucking all the stuff. Fucking food. She took
Come in, and there was another
everything.
boy in the room.
I come back, she's with another boy in my room and all that.
It often happens in my journey that I set out to support one person, then find others in need of my help.
Let me say something to you.
Yeah.
Let me say something to you. Do you want strength? Do you want to feel protected?
Yeah,
Well, I wanted the same thing. So what I had to do, because I was fed up with people letting me down,
yeah,
people just like myself, I had to go for something greater.
yeah.
Something
And
greater.
God is the one to look after you.
And that was the only thing that was greater.
That's what my
Does that make sense?
You want to give him a guy, please?
Just get me out of here. I've been so strong for so long, but I don't know how long I can keep it up.
Get all out of your mouth.
Thank you so much.
Good, like,
And you know, I can feel it in my heart. I can feel that you're going to do something.
I've been suicidal, I'm like,
3 days ago, I prayed for help and forgiveness, and I would change my ways of shoplifting if someone would come and help me. And you turned up, yes. And here you are again. I told you there's a God.
Right.
I knew I had to support these people, to help them move to a better place, to a better way of living, to help them find a place of integrity. And this could be that place. It's called Victory Outreach UK, run by Andrew Parsons.
Mo, how are you doing, mate?
My favourite pasta. How are
Awesome.
you?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Come in, it's freezing. Yes. Well, welcome to Victory Outreach.
Oh, it's so lovely to be here. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings. How are you guys? All right?
All right.
Gentlemen, gentlemen. How are you? Good man. Nice to meet you. Lovely. And Mo. Nice and friendly, I see.
Of course, yeah.
You all right? Good man. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, a good set of guys, Mo.
Oh, do you know what?
You just met the two there from Swansea,
Yeah.
HMP. So they're 2-3 months into rehab now and doing really well. Some of the stuff we do, it's a holistic approach. Some of the practical things.
This
now,
centre runs at a similar cost to the taxpayer as the hostel I visited earlier, but offers so much more.
need to change, courage, humility, discipline. So, you know, they'll have a Bible study, they'll have time for reflection and prayer. They're meditating on positive things. Cheers, guys.
Nice.
What we provide is hope and a framework, a structure to assist people when they want to actually change. So if they want to move forward, we're behind them, we're around them, we're in front of them. So, you know, courage, humility and discipline. It's going to be, you have to be courageous, out of 10, 8 out of 10, very courageous, to come into rehab and to go for it.
But would Becky and Darren have the commitment needed for rehab? When I told them that there might be places for them at Victory Outreach, they were full of hope and vowed to start cutting down on their heroin.
It's happy. It's happiness.
Becky said she'd even get rid of her mobile to sever all contact with her past and her addiction and prepare to regain her life.
See you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ta-ra. Ta-ra. Ta-ra.
Hi Andrew, how are you?
Excellent, mate. Excellent.
Now, I'm really hoping that you got some good news for us.
Okay. All right. So we've got some good news and we've got some bad news. Okay. The gentleman has been accepted, and we've got a place for him.
Excellent, absolutely fantastic, really great news. But
Unfortunately, we've got no room at the women's home.
okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Situation is there's no room at the inn, literally.
Yeah.
We're wrapped up in that sense, Mo. We can't really accommodate somebody when there's no space.
Yeah.
What we can do, we can put them on a waiting list. Positive.
Okay,
Let's think positive now.
Yeah.
So, new year, let's look and revisit this. Okay?
Excellent. It was really traumatic, actually. Because obviously the fact that this would potentially mean that you'd had to split the two of them. And obviously they were a couple. And splitting that relationship could be potentially hazardous and also could backfire where they might not actually split, they might want to stay together. What he did say is, as soon as a lady comes out of the women's section, then you can go in. I know.
I got my family, friends. I got rid of everything that I own. My iPad, my phone, everything ready to come in. Everything's gone. I've got nothing but that.
Okay. It's not over.
Yeah.
Let me go and speak to Andrew. You make me want to well up now, to be honest, you know.
It's not your fault. You've done what you can anyway. You're like 2 weeks. I reckon you should go for it. And then I see you there. I do think you should do that, because if you're ready me, then you can show me the way when I'm in there then. Do you know what I mean? I think you should go for it.
Like, a lot of things don't happen like that, do they?
No.
Months and months and months.
But I think then there's a reason why you should go before me. There's got to be a reason why, otherwise they won't come back telling us
so
that.
funny. It's so funny. It's a great wisdom. You're so
there's a reason
funny.
why.
I don't know what it was.
There's a
or what
reason
it,
why, definitely, why you go before me. It's because we fail. I think it's because
to give
fail
together.
to give you that edge.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, you know.
Because I am stronger than you, like physically. When we're withdrawing, anybody will tell you that.
Yeah,
he cracked before me. Babe, please find a tenner.
Yeah.
I can say you're a lie.
Yeah.
So I think there's a reason why you've got to go before me, and that's why I say do it.
Obviously, you're coming off heroin, so the withdrawal over the next couple of days is going to be tough, but it's manageable. All your stuff tonight, make sure there's nothing in there. So are you carrying anything now?
Nothing at all.
Nothing whatsoever. Because I will be searching. You're not allowed your phone.
Yeah.
You can write a letter to somebody, but there'll be no phone calls. For the next 2 weeks, I need you to focus on just you.
Yeah.
I said at the start that my stories rarely end simply.
Just look after him for me.
You can do it.
Darren went into rehab, determined to kick his habit, but his poor state of health let him down. He was hospitalized and then ended up back at the original hostel. Becky was arrested for shoplifting and served a small prison sentence. Both are now due to return to Victory Outreach for another attempt to regain their lives. And I'm still looking for Sarah.